those suplexes.
They certainly are in control. Listen to the
Cover here by
NXT Universe
Bayley.
as they almost saw this matchup come to a quick end courtesy of Bayley, who tags back in Julia.
I mean, normally you see the mentor come back and try to help the young guys, but you see Bayley, she comes back and put herself right in the middle of this matchup. Come on, you guys agree with that? Come on, Corey, you agree with that? Gravy, you come on, man.
I don't think anyone sides with you tonight here, Book, because we all see
Look out!
as Roxanne wiping out the champion, wiping out Bayley. Cora Jade wiping him out as well, and to Book's point,
They'll play with her.
Pay. The Prodigy going to pay for mocking Bayley. And you bring up a great point, Corey, because it just proves how deep the NXT Women's Division has gotten.
No doubt about it, but right now it's Bayley who needs a little help from the current division in the form of its champion, Julia. But Perez able to put the brakes on just in time.
You don't want to play with somebody like Bayley because she's a pro. She's a general inside that square circle. I give her that.
Tag made. Cora Jade now legal for her team.
Cora Jade charging right in.
Ooh, beautiful.
Is not looking great if you are Bayley. Nice! Springboard moonsault into a cover for Jade. Hook of the leg and a near. Oh, miscommunication. Champion from behind.
Oh, no.
Still not enough. Julia's so happy to represent this brand. Big knee under the jaw. And we would represent it tonight with a big victory. And Perez breaking it up.
Beautiful tag team work right there, Vic.
And here comes Bayley. All four women in the ring. Everything's starting to break down.
It looked like last week.
And the week before, especially when it comes to these four, a lot of animosity. Oh!
Spine first into the barricade, but keep your eyes on Cora Jade.
Looking for that DDT. Julia trying to counter. She did. Julia, big headbutt right under the jaw.
Cora Jade's confused right now.
Jade is down. Is Jade out? Tag. And you've seen Bayley on SmackDown deliver this time and time again, Graves.
From the top turnbuckle. Flying elbow on the money. Cover.
Bayley, Julia, stand tall tonight.
Here are your winners, the team of the NXT Women's Champion, Julia and Bayley.
I'll say it again, what a way to kick off NXT Live tonight here in Atlanta.